Hey you guys, tonight I just really felt convicted to share some ideas. We are all going through this coronavirus thing together. I am, as y'all know, a working mom. I own my own company. I am a very small business. I live here in Austin, Texas. And this morning I came out on the porch and just started crying to Joey because I have so many friends that are losing their jobs. Our main clientele is our restaurant owners, and so the hospitality and restaurant business is very near and dear to my heart. And it sounds maybe dramatic, but the tears were real, and I just feel compelled to share ideas for how we can maybe support each other during this time of the strangest thing I've ever been through in life. It's such a strange time, and we're all in this together. So let's just roll some ideas here. You guys, it's never been more important to support your local businesses. Restaurants absolutely are taking the biggest hit. We have a friend that works at Matt's El Rancho, and her job is down to 2 shifts. I have other friends that have just flat out lost their job. My best friend, her fiance lost their job to restaurant industry right now. So order online, order for curbside pickup. There is an app for Austin, Texas called takeouttracker.com, and this app shows you all the restaurant business hours right now, what they're offering, how you can support them. Y'all, the grocery business industry, the sales are spiking because everyone's running to the grocery store. Use this chance to support your local restaurants, especially here in Austin, because we know that land like retail space in Austin is extremely expensive. And if we don't act quickly to support these companies, they're going to lose their businesses. So check out takeouttracker.com to see what restaurants you can pick up from and support local business there. I also want to mention boutiques, y'all. Another point of our clientele and restaurants and people that are clientele or retail spaces. So Wood and Rose. I spoke to my client this morning and just said, how are you doing? They've had to close the door. You guys, if you have a friend that, might just need a cheer up right now, because I think we're all going through a lot of emotions with this, send them a candle. Go to Shop Wood and Rose, and I'll link it here. Buy someone a candle and have it shipped out for something to make someone smile. I think at the end of the day right now, we just need to do things like little gestures that can help support and send love to people. So that's one way we can support a local boutique here in Austin, or even if you don't live in Austin, check out their stuff. Just buy something for someone online and send it as a gift to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, I love you. If you know someone that works in the restaurant industry, send them a text message. These little gestures are gonna go so far right now to our mental and emotional capacity as a human race right now. Sanctuary Project, they're another company. This is the company that I've mentioned on the channel before. I co-office with them. They have hired women rescued from sex trafficking right here in Austin. Y'all, if we don't support this company, they're gonna have to let go of some of the survivors. We all know that if that happens, the chances are that things could circle back, and they're just in such a vulnerable position. So I want you to check out Sanctuary Project. They have beautiful earrings and jewelry and pieces that are gorgeous. You could buy a gift. I know it sounds funny right now in an economical status to say go buy candles and jewelry, but it's so important, you guys. If you have any expendable cash that you could spend to do a gift for someone, to send cheer, consider it an investment on someone's soul right now. I also wanted to mention Prep to Your Door. They are a local Austin company. They have started, as of I think today, an emergency relief fund. You can literally donate. So they're getting a ton of applications for people that have been fired from the restaurant business, and they're getting applications. They can't hire everyone, obviously, so they decided to start an emergency relief fund, and you can donate through GoFundMe. I will add the link there for that. What an incredible way for them to pull together and help the people that are coming to them we can't hire everybody, right? But we can do what we can do. So those are a few things. I know Cilantro has started a family pack, so you can buy You know, big bulk, you can buy bulk of food and they'll come out to your car. Rebel Cheese, our other client, has done the same. So you guys, I think just trying to support local business is my message here. I also wanted to just talk about the word communication. I think communication during a time like this is so important. Me personally, I have several proposals out to companies that I now may not hear from for a while. I did hear from one of my potential clients, and they told me, hey, we want to hire you, we're going to hire you, but we just need a couple more weeks. That gesture as a small business owner meant a whole lot to me, because I'm in this boat with y'all. I have a small business, I have employees. This is scary. This is a scary time, but I keep telling myself that I am trusting our God is greater than this virus, and He's greater than our economic status, and He will bring this to back to tenfold. Everything we've lost will come back, y'all. And I'm also grateful I don't have children that are of an age where I have to explain all this to them. So my heart goes out to you moms and dads out there that do have to explain why we're hunkered down in our homes and why they can't go to school and why spring break has been extended. And for some children that may be great news, but for others they're really curious and not understanding why the world feels very shaky and unstable and insecure right now. Those are feelings and emotions that children should never have to go through. No matter who their parents are or what the school system is, they should never feel insecurity. And I think right now, when you feel that insecurity as an adult and your child sees that in you, that's scary for them. And it's scary for us as adults. So these are all emotions that are valid right now, you guys. River, come here. And so it's okay to embrace them. I think we have to communicate with each other. Even though we may be in some form of isolation or quarantine, I just want to mention that just the smallest gesture of kindness and communication can go a long way. Tip your people at restaurants. Say thank you to the people that are working so hard at the local grocery stores, y'all. They are busting their bottoms to bring food and keep the supply chain going. That is such, just stop your day and say thank you to them. Say thank you to the nurses and doctors out there. My sister-in-law is a pregnant nurse right now, a labor and delivery nurse. She is pregnant and she's bringing other babies into the world, and she cannot be quarantined. She has to go to work today because the healthcare industry is we depend on them. And so I would just say communicate with each other, send notions of love, send virtual hugs. And the other thing I want to mention and one of the last things I'll mention as a parent right now, I think this time in our life is really interesting because we're having to stop and slow down. We're having to come outside, throw a blanket on the grass and play with our kids better. And so my hope and prayer for all of us after this is that we do turn this into a reason to find the beauty around us a little bit better. Keep our eyes open to more kindness and loving each other, not depending so much on all the things we think we need, but just paring down to what we actually need, not hoarding things, but giving things, and spending more time with our kids. Today I opened an email, and I know y'all are all getting the same emails, like a status on the coronavirus from a corporate level and all these things, and I'm honestly, frankly tired of seeing the emails in my inbox. But I did see something encouraging, and that was from Fire Clay Tile, a tile company that we spec a lot. And they sent out a coloring book, download. You can download a coloring book page of their tile and print that out at home and color that with your children. And even if you don't have children, honestly, you guys, I've talked about how art is healing in the past. Even if you're an adult at home, I'm serious, print out this downloadable coloring book page and sit and color. Get in tune with your inner child, because children have faith that's remarkable. They have trust, and at this point in our life, I think we need more of that and less media, more nature, more just stopping and playing with our children, because when we do this, we feel more secure as a human race. When we send love, we feel more secure. Y'all, the things that have been lost will come back around. I do believe that. The last thing I'm going to end on before we close is I brought Sunny out to this blanket this afternoon, and we've been sitting here for, I've lost track of time, maybe 2 hours. And I brought my Bible out. And to be honest, I haven't like come outside and read the Bible to her, I don't think, in a really long time. And I just opened it. You know how sometimes you can just stop and open the Bible and say, okay, Lord, what are you going to say to me right now? The first thing that opened to was Psalm 145. And the theme of Psalm 145, I'm going to read it. I'm not going to read the whole psalm. You can go and read it yourself. But the theme of 145 is, a time will come when all people will join together in recognizing and worshiping God, because God is full of love and he satisfies in all who trust in him. So you guys, a time will come when we all need each other. I just opened that and saw how cool is that is what the message he said to me on this blanket was together right now. A time will come when we all need each other. And that time is now, y'all. We need each other more than ever. We need a notion of peace and comfort and security, just like our children do. So I would encourage you tonight or tomorrow morning to open your Bible and just see what the Lord wants to tell you. Rest in his words, because he's got us. He's got your back. If you've lost your job, I promise he's got your back. Lean into him. And if you don't know who he is, just check out what the Bible might say to you today. And I do believe all of this will get better. And in the end, I think maybe we'll know how to love each other a little better, how to support each other, and how to be a little kinder. You guys have a good night. We're hunkered down here at the Poot Ranch, and I just wish all the best of light and love and health to everyone, and just praying that this passes faster than we can blink, just that it just goes away, and that everything comes back to a matter not of normalcy, but of something stronger and better in the end. So I love y'all. I just felt convicted to talk about some of these ideas and thoughts. So let's keep encouraging each other. Good night.